You spot a shipwreck. From the markings, it's a Blue Orc pirate ship. Investigate the wreck. It looks as if the ship was caught in a storm and hit the rocks, but oddly, you do not see any floating bodies, blood, or signs of sea beasts scavenging the area. The ship is eerily silent and empty. Search the ship. The ship is empty and quiet. No cobwebs and not even rats seem to roam the decks. Then you hear a rumbling in the slave cargo hold. Amongst the unnatural racket, you also hear a very quiet song. It is a sad melody, sung by someone who is running out of strength. Go in. You enter the cargo hold and see a lone elf chained to the wall and barely alive. They are surrounded by a circle made of old runes, likely a protective spell. You also see many rotten bodies of pirates, slaves and beasts, all torn apart. Amongst them are a few large corpses of dragons. And one of them is looking at you. Okay, so, yeah. Zombie bloody dragons, chat. Zombie dragons. However, I can go for... We can try this one. Sea dragons are cute. Is it worth it for the elf? There is every chance we die here. I'm going to be honest with you. There's every chance we die. An elf is a very powerful character. And also, you know, they've sung a beautiful song. Beautiful, sad melody. I think in mysticism we have a chance. Because Dark Aavak is... That's where Dark Aavak's full plethora of skills really come in. How many characters are in this group? 7. 6, actually. No, 7. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's see what auto-resolve would do. Yeah, we're all dead. Resolve manually. Okay, they've got a lot of armor in mysticism, so Dark Aavak would need to hit twice and even 3 times to kill. Damage you do. Soul Tear does 62 damage. Poisonous Bite. Unliving Dragon. Boiled Blood. Has Retaliation. They've got Ground Shake. Oh, God. Alright. There's 4 of them. Well, we're diving into it, so it's time to see. Imagine the loot. Wow. Yeah, about that. Okay. We have to go all in. There is no other option. Fortunately, they are doing the same to me. You've got poison damage. They've got a lot of health. 58 damage there. I need a Spectre. This is going to randomly hit 3 people. I could pile a lot of protection onto Dark Aavak. I could also drop some of your health in order to trigger this. More characters mean there's more people that these spells might hit. Right, they're slowing down the characters, which is the dangerous part for me. But this is all of them in play. There cannot be more than this. If I play Dark Aavak twice, then this would quite possibly kill Dark Aavak. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't be able to. Still, this is a lot of damage. Well, first things first, I need Dark Aavak to be going first. This would be able to absorb 1 hit. Depending on who gets it. As long as that's there, this has to attack this. This is going to hit everyone and we'll take... When do you go? Okay, this one goes first. This one goes third. Either we may be seeing Dark Aavak going down here. I could add a bit of time onto their timer. That is going to stun for an extra second, but it might not be enough to stun. But the problem is, Dark Aavak right now can't even get through their shields in one go. I could buy him an extra turn. But is that better than dropping down more damage potential is the question. Anyone else I play is going to be on the verge of going down, basically. Okay, you go ahead and drop down a prediction, that's fine. If you want, but I mean, yeah, I'm already in now, so the odds... We've already seen the cards dealt. We'll do what we can. Oh, crap. Though, that does make Dark Aavak's next attack much better. Problem is, if I play you now, you start at 17, so everyone else will have had a chance. I should have played 2 Dark Aavaks right at the beginning, if that's what I wanted to go with it. I could try and sleep them. Or I could add even more damage mitigation to Dark Aavak, which would possibly buy him a little bit more time. Alright, so the way this is going to go... This is going to kill that. Then this is going to attack the 3 people that remain, which will include Dark Aavak. Dark Aavak will have weakened their armors. Only their armors. Except you, it would have gotten through a chunk of your armor. Then this one will attack everyone for 26. And then this one will attack everyone for 26. At that point, it's only Dark Aavak left. And this one will attack for 29. The problem is, Dark Aavak will then have to tank 58 damage. Which is the real issue here. It's that 58 which is going to be lethal. Adding more wraiths and such is only going to give other options for the targets to hit. But whether that will really be useful or not. Whereas if I bring Dark Aavak in, then Dark Aavak will be taking double damage constantly. And will probably go out. But then would get to hit again. And this one again twice. So might actually eliminate them. But then this one would be here. Yeah, even with Dark Aavak in play twice, wouldn't be able to take these 2 out. So Dark Aavak would just be taking increasing amounts of damage for no good reason. This would make Dark Aavak really fast, but Dark Aavak is already at the beginning. At the front of the queue, rather. Well, I think the best I can do is give extra shielding. Aavak, no joke, you should run. I'm strongly considering it, but the thing with forfeiting the challenge... will mean that... they all get an attack. Right now, Dark Aavak can only do approaching 140 damage, which is fine. On this one, it'll do 140 damage, but the rest, it won't even get through their shield. Question though, chat. If I play this ability to give Dark Aavak a bit of extra shielding and then forfeit, will it instantly put me through another fight? What do you think, chat? If I activate this first, does it automatically move me forward because I've got no more action points available? Or do I need to click end turn? Because if I could add this first and then forfeit, that would make a lot of sense. No idea. Okay, well, I'm just going to go forfeit then. Okay. Wow. I was expecting that to be so much worse. The dragons defeat you, but as you escape the cargo hold, they do not pursue. The fight damaged the elf's protection circle, and the unliving beasts devour their last victim. When they do, they all turn to dust, perhaps some final curse from the elder child. That was the closest we have come to actually losing there. Leave. Or do we? This is the group as it stands. They actually haven't lost much. Investigate the south. Now, if this was a 12, was a mysticism battle, I probably would go for it, but we're going to just swim away. Auto-resolve again and accept the outcome. We got some seaweed and a load of experience every single time. My lord, that was rough, though. No lie, I honestly thought we were dead there. But we did lose the battle, you know? So, we lost the battle. We did abandon the elf. Would have been lovely to save them. At least we tried, though. But lessons learned. Lessons were indeed learned. We need a more functional way of playing those battles that doesn't put all of the danger on a single character. Either that or I need to get Dark Aavak some stupidly good armor. Nosferatu. Sure. Wink, wink, other ring. I mean, I could make the other ring, but I don't know about that. But he did not die, though. Oh, that's true, actually. I didn't actually read the... That's a good point. Technica. I feel we're lost in spirit, though. Alright, investigate the south. You swim to the south and discover many large chambers, partially submerged, that still hold an echo of greatness. You spot a dead kraken, yes! Okay, I'm starting to see the benefits to always going to the south. I'm beginning to see. He's starting to believe, chat. We're gonna run away. Resolve manual, yeah. I will take some living rats. Yes, I'll pop you over here. Trying to keep them away a little bit, just in case there's anyone with any kind of crazy strong... those are... They can select any enemy, but... Just in case there's any, like, crazy strong enemies here. Anyone with, like, splash damage. Keeping them separated a bit. Yeah, okay, so for future reference, that doesn't end the turn automatically, so we could have dropped down an extra protection. Alright. I'll take a Hickson. So it would be great if that would hit all of the cards in the hand, but sadly it doesn't. There we go. Got some more pristine meta, though. And a load more experience. Alright, we're almost over to the coast, but instead of going to the coast this time, we're going to head on down. I want to explore this island while I'm emboldened. That being said, it's quite a long way to sail. And while we're sailing, we're not shored up. Can't scavenge any... Oh, that's of course, yeah. On the sea, we don't get the benefit of being able to search far away. Actually got some really... Like, we've got alchemy skin. That's kind of impressive. Oh. We're almost up to the next research point. And once we've got that, then I can... Oh, a figure of a woman crossing the village square was seen just before sundown, but no one knows who she was. She wore dead flowers on her head, and her face was filled with sorrow. Your sleep this night is restless and uneasy, plagued by gruesome nightmares. Magic user, Zerka or Wisdom, figure out what this may be. You know what the woman is likely, a Tsknika, known as the Longing Demon, a sorrowful creature seeking to bring melancholy into the hearts of those she touches. Although Tsknika usually roam cemeteries, but then again, what is Thea now if not a tomb for the Forsaken? You know there is a plant that may help ward you from her power. Burn herbal incense from the plant around your people. Sure. Oh no. But we did gain some destiny on Leafy Poo, of all people. The sweet smell of the elderberry calms your sleep, and when the woman appears once more, she seems to avoid the smoke. The sorrowful kiss of the longing demon consumes only a few souls this night. When they wake, their souls are heavy and their hearts darkened. Some will remain weakened forever, but others feel strengthened by their ordeal. That's fine. We didn't actually get anyone who lost anything permanently, and Leafy Poo actually felt better. Leafy Poo has seen some shit out in their croppings. This does not compare to it. In fact, this reminds Leafy Poo of the good old days. Ah, when I found my rat. It was just like this. Okay. Honestly, could push either one. I think we're going to go for Master Gatherer Max. Makes sense for the Gatherer. Ooh. You know what? Getting a bit of extra strength on Future Planet wouldn't be a bad thing, just because of the carry improvement. My internet buffered. Was there a win or lose in the prediction? There was, in fact, a win and a lose. There was a win. Was it a win, actually, for... I don't know. Chat! I don't know what what the mods actually... I don't even know what the prediction was. Like, honestly, I didn't think anyone was going to go for it, because it was kind of a guaranteed lose. But it didn't end up being, so just so you know. I didn't die, so it was a win. Oh, there we go. So, Blue Believers accidentally won. Hooray! Remember, chat, accidentally winning is exactly the same as confidently winning. There is no difference. You won. That's it. For the pink pessimist, though, accidentally losing is no different from abject and absolute soul-crushing failure. I'm so disappointed in you. Choose better next time. Hey, Okuro Bunny, thank you very much for the prime sub there. Diolch yn fawr iawn. I think it was worded so that Pinky's won, but I wouldn't know because my government protects me from gambling. Really? Okay. We've got 3 points, and I am actually incredibly tempted to go for the two-handed clubs expert so that we could start making some really chunky boy weapons. Leafin probably just confused you all by wording it the wrong way so that the pink pessimists would actually be the blue believers of my heart. You see, that kind of fits because when you think about it, something good for Leafin is bad for every normal person. Leafin is a bizarro reverse person. It comes from being a plant and also being the focus of Noin's affections for years. See, they even talk the same. Wow, 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 wow. It's exactly what Noin would say. Probably the same number of wows. Well, we could go for swords, yeah, or we could go even for axes. That's what Mai says. She infected us. Oh, I see. I see. Blaming Mai. I get you. I get you. I shall have to let Mai know. The other thing is we could go for actual artifacts. Now, the problem here is that I sort of feel that if I had warriors in heavy armor with good stats and weapons that were able to do something, you know, similar to true damage shield leech, then we could start tangling with those kinds of encounters in a much more direct way, rather than relying only on Dark Aavak's ability. Because right now, that could be rough. Like, we're starting to get to the point now where Dark Aavak's bag of tricks is actually holding us back, rather than allowing us to succeed. Oh, thank you very much, Kuro Bunny. Now, for a warrior's weapon, you got 2 options. Axes, like, if you want to go without a shield, because obviously a shield is going to give you quite a lot of extra shielding, and in times when you don't actually want to be a part of a, like, you don't want to play the warrior, because they just don't have any relevant skills, then you might want that shield to be usable to apply shielding to other people. So you still, you know, it's a multifunctional tool. It's not just for the warrior themselves, but also it can be used to protect other people. If you want a shield, then you want a single-handed weapon, but they are rarely as powerful. If you want to go all in and just rely on your heavy armor, then you can get truly devastating weapons. And if you've got the right kinds of materials for those weapons, then you can start laying down some real powerful blows, especially if you have something that can hit multiple targets. Apparently halberds are nice. Let me have a quick look at the... let me go to Dragon's Rest. Let's have a look at halberds. So this would be a halberd. Now, of course, you know, we'd be dealing with different sort of weapon stats. But we've got leather, which we could use for bone. I don't have any to hand that would allow me to do it. So let's go into design. Bone there. And we would want stone. And I would say for the stone, probably this. Right, standard weapon skill. The effects will trigger when it's... so we would have first strike still. Do reasonable amount of damage versus... And that's as it stands right now. Those same stats on this would give us... Where are you? It's about as powerful on like a basic level as our master one-hand spears are. But it does give us the option to use a shield. Good night, Marine Mage. Well, this was a lovely stream, but I have to go. I had decided to treat myself to a bit of Aavak before bedtime, but if I don't leave now, I fear there will not be any bedtime. Oh, take care. Sleep well. Halberds... Do halberds have AoE? They don't have AoE, do they? Let me quickly throw this together again. Oh, yes, it does. It has vertical splash. You're quite right. Yeah, you're quite right. It'll pierce through the front line, yeah. Whereas these do not, I take it? No, they do. They still have vertical splash. But again, we don't even have basic clubs right now. Tell you what we could do. Since I already have the basic polearms, let's get the clubs. First level. Then we can compare what we can do with those. Because I've now got access to make clubs or mallets. And then whichever one looks the best, we'll invest the remaining points into making that available to us. So, we've now expanded out our options. So first and foremost, let's throw down some chunky... Ooh, we need bone, which means... go into design menu. Enchanted bone. No, we want... Forgotten essence there, and then this there here. Okay, so a legendary weapon. So, target T-Splash. So this can hit up to 3 nearby enemies, whereas the spear with the vertical slash can only hit 2 in total. This can hit 4 in total. The one in the middle, then ones to the left, right, and behind. So this, as far as splash damage goes, is the better weapon. And that is just the basic weapon here. This one is just a straight up targets one closest enemy for a decent chunky bit of damage. Then you've got these. Now this one is a little bit harder to make the best version of, but still Ooh, 25 versus 14. I mean, that's a big difference. There we go. Let's swap these around, just see how much more we'd have. Yeah, no, that is a big help. And with additional materials, this might get even better. Now, that just by itself is... Oh, wait. Oh, because there's so much of that now. Metal is the primary. Let's pop that on there, and this up here then. There we go, that's kind of what we want. But that's 2.4. So it's basically, I'd sacrifice a shield for it. No, it does not have first strike. No. If basic oh, sorry. If you were asking about basic halberds, yes, they do have first strike. Yes, halberds still have first strike. So it would be possible using halberds to stack your unit with extra shielding early on. Now with halberds, again, let me have a quick look. You can place these on the back row. If the attacker stands in the melee row, the attack will splash onto another enemy standing behind them. Right, okay, so you can put them on the back row, but they won't get vertical slash. But they can exist on the back row. I'm just going to throw whatever in here just to validate it. This has to be melee row. So yeah, we got options. You were talking about the clubs and mallets. Oh no, they don't. They have a much more aggressive splash damage. They do not have vertical slash. Or rather, first strike. Oh, Thea Infinity, thank you very much for that backseat pass that you played a little bit ago. Yeah, the halberd will give the shielding before combat would start. This would just allow you to, if I played around with like summons and swapping turn timers, would allow the potential of gathering a lot more shielding per swing. Like I was saying, if you can get to the point where you can absorb shielding, and especially if you're doing it with true damage, then this can make you functionally immune. Functionally immortal. If you're hitting 3 enemies for effectively double damage, 1 to their shield, 1 to their health, and you're absorbing all of that as shield, you become crazy time. Crazy time. Sorry, I was reading your message. Yeah, you have Time Swapper in the party. Yeah, you become crazy tanky with that. All right, chat. I'm gonna open it to you because this is part of the fun. What would you prefer? We can go for, and there's 2 kind of choices here actually. I guess in a way that the choice is a simple one to begin with. So thumbs up and thumbs down. All right, thumbs up. One-handed. Thumbs down, two-handed. If it's one-handed, we can also equip a shield, and the shields themselves can sometimes have very nice properties. They are multi-purpose in that they will give direct defense to the person wearing it, but simply having the shield allows them to use it on other people if they need to. But it does lower the damage output of their weapon significantly. If for someone like a warrior who would be the most realistic to be in the front line, they're probably going to be wearing heavy armor. So we can stack that armor on them anyway. It's hard to get really high level shields, though once you do, they're kind of ridiculously good, but... It looks... difficult to say. I think it's hands up for most people, actually. Okay. Well, if it's hands up for sword and board, then we're gonna invest in the one-handed clubs. Wiggles tentacles, indeed. It's bonk and board, yeah, indeed. We are continuing the prestige of Bonkomancy School. On that note, just for the sake of seeing, you know, just how strong we could make a shield, if we had just God's Branch, we could make God's Shield plus 18 shielding of every type. See, this is the thing with heavy armor. It's only really going to help you in physical combat, generally speaking. Well, that being said, actually, you know what? If you make it out of the right stuff, it will also help in. I think you have to go to legendary to get the everything shielding, but do we have a metal type that is as good as that? Let me see. Essence type. What's the best metal type we've got? It might be. Oh, we've got stone there, but I would rather use metal if I could. So, heavy armor. If you just went for regular armor, the best you can get is 90 physical. If you go for elemental, you can get 100 across everything, plus some extra life, plus some extra increased attributes for your sanity. But if you can get to legendary, it's like, here's 67 armor across every type of combat. Here's some extra health. Here's some extra sanity. You now move faster because physics doesn't apply to heavy armor anymore. Also, let's multiply all of your protections, which we've just increased, by 1.17. It's rather good. We go for shielding on the flip side. Again, God's Wood. Very fast. 31 shielding on everything. But let's see if we can't make that a little bit more amazing. 25 shielding on everything. Generally speaking, you want to go for wild resources where you can. Also, I'm about to sneeze. I don't know why I'm muted. RTX voice would probably have protected you. Really, at this point, it's a numbers game. We want big numbers. That's what we're aiming for. So there, like 29 shielding on everything, plus the ability to give 17 shielding to an ally, 2 allies, actually. It's a powerful thing to do. The other ring is... Okay, so the other ring, you can make one of them. Actually, I guess you could make 2 of them if you never founded a village. You have to use... Let's say we used diamond. Could I actually use anything made? Oh, yeah, we'd be able to use... Let's say we made it out of... Sure. Tonk. Cosmic Seed Roots. This gives 50 shielding self-heavy, 50 max hit points across everything, plus 12 increased main attributes, and I can summon a demon. You become the gate of cosmic energy. Somehow, this little ring feels full of energy. Just put it on your finger. You know you want to. And the summon scales with destiny as well. So, yeah, this becomes kind of ridiculous. Very, very ridiculous. Very, very quickly. The simple fact that that has... plus 12 tribute is just bonkers. Yes, it is a One Ring reference. But with this, we could found another town. Also, with this, I can buy my main character's life back. If my main character should die, we can sacrifice a cosmic seed to avoid their death. On top of that, Nyia will also bring them back as an unliving if they do die. So right now, by having this, we've got 2 extra lives. One a full extra life and one a half extra life. They'll come back, but they'll be different. They won't be our Dark Aavak anymore. So it's an interesting choice. To put it ever so mildly. Ring gives 100 plus 12 stats. What? What do you mean gives 100 plus 12 stats? Just gives 12 stats, doesn't it? Oh, right, yeah. Gives 50 HP across everything, 50 shield, and yeah, you're quite right on that one. Quite right. Yeah, don't have to buy the life back. I suppose you're right on that. It does give a lot more. Yeah, you know, I've never made the other ring. In all the time that I've played this game, I have never made the other ring. Maybe this is the time. Yeah, I've always kept the cosmic seeds. I've always kept the cosmic seeds and made 2 villages. But we've got new options for clubs. That's the thing we need to focus on. And is there really no... Oh, actually, yeah, there isn't any other way to get that down there except from here, I suppose. And this would go down there. I love how this gives area effect. Even though I've already got splash damage. It's like, no, I need stone. Hello, Ockham. Doing well, mate. Yeah, to be fair, you made the village in the starting island under the assumption of 2 villages. The other ring is more of a bonus for skipping a village on the first island. Yeah, see, that's the... Would AoE be useless on their weapon, or would it add a second AoE hit? That's actually a good question. I don't know. That's a very good question, actually. I wonder. Does anyone know in chat if having AoE on a splash weapon gives it double splash? Regardless, we're going through this right now, so we're going to let that happen. Though I suppose we could look at the best kind of armor we could make right now. No clue, but that would be glorious. It would be glorious, yeah. I guess I could try it. I guess I could try it for science, yeah, sure.